Who is Yevgeny Prigozhin, the former caterer who went on to lead a powerful mercenary group that marched on Moscow? Born in 1961, Prigozhin was a petty criminal in his early life and was jailed for nearly a decade. He later became a hot dog seller and then involved in several businesses including catering. Through this, Prigozhin became known as Putin's chef, personally serving food to the Russian leader at dinners with dignitaries. The two appeared to share a close relationship. In late 2022, Prigozhin admitted to being the founder and head of Wagner, a Russian private military contractor. This after years of denials and even using European courts to sue those who suggested he led the group. The mercenary unit had close links to the Russian military and intelligence community. Wagner, set up 8 years earlier in 2014, was utilized in the capture and occupation of eastern Ukraine. Prigozhin's group extended the Kremlin's influence overseas, while allowing Moscow the ability to deny any involvement in any of the group's operations. Wagner has been identified in aiding governments fighting conflicts and stamping out dissent in the Central African republics, Syria, Libya, Mali, and Sudan. Wagner's fighters have been involved in some of the fiercest fighting in Ukraine, notably in the capture of Bakhmut in the east. Prigozhin turned to recruiting criminals from prison with the promise of freedom. Hit by heavy casualties, Prigozhin grew increasingly vocal in his criticism of Russia's conflict in Ukraine and military strategy. The Wagner chief directly blamed Defense Minister Shoigu for a lack of ammunition and weaponry. Prigozhin later claimed Defense Minister Shoigu ordered an airstrike on Wagner troops and retaliated by sending his contractors to take and hold towns in Russia in what he called a march for justice to Moscow. At the time, Vladimir Putin saw this as treason.
All those who deliberately embarked on the path of betrayal, who prepared an armed rebellion, embarked on the path of blackmail and terrorist methods.
While Prigozhin, later calling off his march, said he was loyal to Putin.
As for betraying the motherland, the president was very deeply mistaken. We are patriots of our homeland. We have fought and are fighting.